It's time, y'all. I'm finally ready to talk about Longlegs. And I will give my overall rating at the very end of this video. So Longlegs, very interesting movie. I'm going to give somewhat of a spoiler-free review, and then towards the end, that'll be for the people that actually seen the movie because I don't want to spoil it. Go in blind. If you have not seen this movie yet, don't check out no trailers, don't look at no reviews, don't ask what's it about, don't look up no summary. Go in blind. I will say though, if you are a fan of movies like Silence of the Lamb, Seven, Amityville, some might even say Hereditary, you may like this movie. I enjoyed it though. I didn't know what to expect going into this movie, and I said, you know what? Let me just see. Of course, the movie stars Nicolas Cage, who does a phenomenal job in this movie. His acting made the movie what it was. Basically, these two detectives, one of them is like a new detective, is investigating a case of a string of murders, actually, as in the whole family is unalived by the father, who then decides to stop breathing himself. And we are kind of walking this journey of investigating with the detectives. The way that it is shot is really amazing. It's really tense building. It's really suspense building. The movie starts as somewhat of a psychological thriller, but ends on a very high supernatural, paranormal type note. The marketing for this, really amazing as well. Matter of fact, did y'all ever dial the Longlegs number? Did y'all call them? That's okay. I called them, and I'm gonna play it for you right now.
There she is. What's your name, little angel? Nice to meet you.
What did y'all think? Very creepy, right? So this movie is a bit creepy. Nicolas Cage is creepy in this movie. He did a very good job playing Longlegs. I would say check it out. It's not the scariest movie of the year, like some people are saying. I don't think it was scary at all, but it does have a lot of creepy elements in it. Some creepy dolls in this moment, a couple of jump scares in the moment, but overall, I would say this is worth the watch. Now, if you have seen this movie, we're going to talk about it a little deeper. Or if you want a little bit of spoilers, then just come on and stay. We see that in the movie, the main character, who I actually didn't like her at first because I thought she was very antisocial. Like, why isn't she talking to nobody? She's just like really introverted and standoffish, like in an awkward way. But we find out that she is this way because she's slightly possessed. Longlegs makes dolls of his potential victims. He has someone place them in the houses that he wants to sacrifice because Longlegs himself is doing this to serve some kind of evil god demon thing. So these families are being sacrificed. So he has someone takes these dolls that look like the little girls that are going to end up being victims to these people's houses. And what happens is somehow the doll like possesses the father of the family, and he just goes like to everybody. Kind of brutal. The main character realizes that she too once had a doll that was made, but unlike the others whose dolls were destroyed after the murders took place, her doll is still intact, which is why she's having like these psychic flashbacks and memories and dream sequences, stuff like that. And this is how she's able to solve what's going on, because she kind of knows. Her mother is involved in it, and she didn't know that growing up, so she's just like coming into this revelation here. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is when they find the first doll and the eyes open. I was like, whoa, I didn't see that one coming. Another amazing point that I liked is when Longlegs approaches this one girl that works in a store, and he is just very awkward, very creepy. It's very there's a lot of unsettling, tense moments in this movie. Blair Underwood is being Blair Underwood. I actually really liked him in this movie. He wasn't playing an evil husband. He was actually playing a pretty good detective here. Very helpful for these cases. I would say check this movie out and let me know what you all think about it in the comment section. I am going to give this a 3.8 skulls because I haven't really seen too much good stuff so far this year. That's just me. But I actually thought this one was really worth the watch. I enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I went in blind. I didn't know what was gonna go on or what was happening. The movie takes place, I want to say, like maybe in the early 90s. They also mentioned some things about the satanic panic thing that was happening like in the 80s with all this cult. So you kind of getting also like a cult vibe watching this movie. Let me know what you all thought of this movie. If you've seen it. If you've not seen it, let me know, do you plan to see it? Is this a movie that would interest you? My personal opinion, check it out. For the people who already seen it, please tell me what some of your favorite moments were of the show and some Easter eggs that I may not have noticed, especially about the end and the guy in the basement, because he was in the basement the whole time. Nicolas Cage is something else in this movie. But I promise you, even though the movie seems slow-paced and at certain times, you get a payoff in the end. Sometimes that's all that matters, when you get your good payoff in the end. And it does have a little bit of a nice opening scene. You know, I'm here for a cold opening. I actually liked the way that it began. It was like a nice cutoff shot. They actually do really good about showing Longlegs by different angles. They show him at a wide angle. They show him like in the side, like they show him with his face covered. So I really enjoyed that element of keeping him somewhat of a mystery for a little while. But y'all hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again soon.